Hey there, Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. If I stutter in this video, I very much apologize, as I have been doing in most of my other videos, as I stumble over my words and stutter. But this may be the one in which that I kind of do it a lot. But if I don't, hey, please give me a golf clap. Moving on to the topic, though. So apparently, talks of the new Fantastic Four movie have come out, and again, people are talking about the whole thing of Johnny Storm being not necessarily being a Caucasian kid. He's a black kid with his white sister Sue Storm, and adoption is a real thing. I really don't know why they kind of like treat this as if this is something that's not. That shouldn't be touched, especially since that Marvel is sort of known for having multiverses. There's like a multiverse where every superhero is a zombie. Come on now, is this really something that is really hurting people all that much to where they're saying like, okay, we can't have a black Johnny Storm because. You know what, let me just go ahead and get into the debacle here. Is that talks of this has come up, and or at least like they've come up and they went away for a while, except for now when talks of the movie are coming up again. They ask the directors, is like, how do you feel about it? And they're like, we're gonna take a modern take on it. I mean, like, we want to see a way more darker version of what we've seen so far with the Fantastic Four movies, because the first two were rather cartoony, and I do have to agree with him for that. And also is that like really looking at the idea behind the whole brother-sister thing really isn't all that bad. I mean, like, in terms of this being like a way more grittier thing, and it does seem like that they're going to do like a Batman Begins thing with this, in which that they will focus way more on them learning how to control their powers rather than doing what they did in the first movie of just giving them all powers and then just saying like that they instantly know how to use them just like that, and Victor Von Doom just goes evil because he has the power of lightning and he has a metal face. I guess that's kind of how that goes, but honestly, since I really don't want to drag this video out all that long, because really I don't want to rage on it. I really don't. I'm trying to keep all my rage on the inside, but for what the idea is that I don't have a problem with Johnny Storm being black. I mean, sure thing. I read the comics and I've seen the classic TV show. I've even seen like the extreme version in which they have been like throwing out of that they threw out back like a few years ago around like the X-Men Wolverine time. Wolverine and the X-Men time. And it wasn't all that bad. I really wanted to see that series grow more, but it didn't. And I know that like the whole thing of Fantastic Four isn't necessarily supposed to be about like the cross things in the realms. It's supposed to be like dimension travel, meaning that like something like this would actually be pretty okay. I know that I'm jumping off up on a tangent here, but really jumping into the whole topic of making Johnny Storm black or the Human Torch, that's something that is so small potatoes compared to everybody else's worries of like, will this next movie, will it really be any good? Now that's a question. Can they make this brand new movie feel as if it is the right step for a Fantastic Four movie to take? Now that is a real question in which that people should be asking, rather than is he black? I mean, like, and if anything, if you've seen Chronicle, the dude who that they asked to play Johnny Storm, he's actually really good. He's actually a really good actor, and from what you can see in that movie, it's a lot from what since Johnny Storm is sort of like the Flash, you can kind of see that the personality's there. So I don't really know what the argument here is, and really, who else would you have play the Human Torch in like today's age? I mean, you really can't ask the guy who's playing Captain America. He's too fucking big now. How the hell can he fit in the fucking suit? So that is what I gotta say about that. What do you think about it? Sorry for making this video so fucking long, and I'll catch you next time on the next John Graham show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'll see you next time. I'm out.